The Taliban declared an amnesty across Afghanistan and urged women to join its government Tuesday, trying to calm nerves across a tense capital city that only the day before saw chaos at its airport as people tried to flee their rule. The comments by Enamullah Samangani, a member of the Taliban's Cultural Commission, represent the first comments on governance from a federal level across the country after their blitz across the country. While there were no major reports of abuses or fighting in Kabul, many residents have stayed home and remain fearful after the insurgents' takeover saw prisons emptied and armories looted. Older generations remember their ultraconservative Islamic views, which included stonings, amputations and public executions during the rule before the U.S-led invasion that followed the September 11, 2001 terror attacks. The Islamic Emirate doesn't want women to be victims, Samangani said, using the militants' term for Afghanistan. They should be in government structure according to Sharia law. He added, the structure of government is not fully clear, but based on experience, there should be a fully Islamic leadership and all sides should join. Samangani remained vague on other details, however, implying people already knew the rules of Islamic law the Taliban expected them to follow. Our people are Muslims and we are not here to force them to Islam, he said. Under the Taliban, which ruled in accordance with a harsh interpretation of Islamic law, women were largely confined to their homes. The insurgents have sought to project greater moderation in recent years, but many Afghans remain skeptical. Meanwhile Tuesday, Stefano Pontecorvo, NATO's senior civilian representative to Afghanistan, posted video online showing the runway empty with American troops on the tarmac. What appeared to be a military cargo plane could be seen in the distance from behind a chain-link fence in the footage. The runway is open, he wrote on Twitter. I see airplanes landing and taking off. Overnight, flight tracking data showed a U.S. Marine Corps KC-130J Hercules plane at the airport and later taking off for Qatar, home to Al-Udeid Air Base and the U.S. Military Central Command's forward headquarters. The German Foreign Ministry meanwhile said a first German military transport plane has landed in Kabul, but it could only take 7 people on board before it had to depart again. Because of the chaotic conditions at the airport and regular exchanges of fire at the access point last night, it was not possible for further German citizens and other people who need to be evacuated to come to the airport without protection from the German army, the ministry said. A special military flight with some 120 Indian officials separately landed in the western state of Gujarat after taking off from Kabul's main airport on Tuesday, the Press Trust of India and state TV reported. Another flight made it off the ground Monday as well. Sweden's Foreign Minister Ann Linde wrote on Twitter on Tuesday that the staff from the Swedish embassy in Kabul had returned to Sweden. On Monday, thousands of Afghans rushed into Kabul's main airport, some so desperate to escape the Taliban that they held onto a military jet as it took off and plunged to their deaths. At least 7 people died in the chaos, U.S. officials said.
Video please do subscribe All Media New York.